In the next section of this course, we are going to look at type conversion, and we're also going to look at basically how to change the data type of a value. So what I want you to do is create a new file and call it type conversion, type underscore conversion dot py. Now, first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to declare three variables. I'm going to say age is equals to 37, name is equals to John Doe, and then balance, like for, or no, let's say height. Height is equals to 7 points, or let's say 6.2. So let's just assume this is 6 feet 2 inches. Now, what I want to show you is exactly how to check the data type of a specific value. So right here, we have assigned, we have created a variable called age, and we assigned it a value of 37. Now, to us humans, we can easily just look at this and say, okay, yes, 37 is an integer, and we have assigned an integer value to the age variable. But there is also a way to programmatically determine what kind of value has been assigned to a variable. Now, this is an inbuilt function or an inbuilt method that Python provides us. Now, you don't really need to understand what that means for now, but we are also going to look at it in a future video. But I just want to show you that we can actually check the data type of a specific value. So what we are going to do right now is we are going to check the data type of the values that have been assigned to each of these variables. So what I will say is print, after typing in print, in between the parentheses, I want you to write type. And inside type, I want you to pass the age variable. Now, you don't really need to understand what type is for now, but all I'll tell you for now is that it is an inbuilt function or an inbuilt method that Python gives to us. And what it basically does is that it takes a variable or a value and it returns what kind of data type it is. Now, let's say, for example, we wanted to check the data type of the age variable. We wanted to check the data type of the value assigned to the age variable. This is exactly what we need to do. So once I run this program, you are going to see that it gives us a class int. So what exactly does that mean? Python is telling us that this variable called age belongs to the integer data type. It's an integer data type, I mean. So that is exactly why we see the class of int. So you don't really need to worry about what this class means. What you need to focus on is what comes after the class. So it's just trying to tell us that the value assigned to the age variable is an integer. So let's clear out my screen and do the exact same thing, but for the name variable. I'm going to replace this with name because we want to print out the data type assigned to the name variable. So once I run this file right now, we are going to see that str gets printed out. So that is because the value that has been assigned to the name variable is a string data type. So that's why we see str when we print out the type of the name. Now, lastly, we're going to check for the height. So I'm just going to say print the type of height. So once I save that and come back here to run this program, you are going to see that it gives us a class of float. So that's just trying to let us know that a floating point value, or if a value that is that has the floating point data type has been assigned to the height variable. Now we could also create a different variable to store a Boolean value and get its type. I'm going to create it and I'll say is adult, and I'm going to equate this to true. Now I'm going to print out the type of is adult just to show you what this gives us. So once I run it, you can see it gives us a class of bool, which is short for boolean. Now remember that I had explained that boolean values are either true or false. So that is why it gives us a class of bool, because is adult is storing true, which is a boolean value. So now that we understand exactly how to get the data types of specific values assigned to variables, what we simply now need to do next is we are going to talk about how to convert specific data types, how to convert values from one data type to the other. So for example, now let's say we wanted to convert um, a a floating point number to a whole number like an integer. We can definitely do that using some inbuilt keywords or inbuilt functions that Python gives to us. Now, again, you don't really need to have a clear picture of what a function is, but you are going to understand it eventually as we are going to talk about it. So what I will just do is I will just write a comment here, and I'm going to write getting the data type of a value. So I will not erase it. Now, what I will just do next is I'm going to show you how to convert an integer to a floating point number, how to convert a floating point number to an integer, and how to even convert a string to both integer and floating point numbers. So basically, we can pretty much convert every value from, we can be pretty much convert floating point values, floating point values, integer values, and string values. We can convert all of them between each other. So what I'll do is I am going to first of all show you how to convert a floating point number into an integer. So what I will do is I will create a new variable and I'll call it new height. And I'm going to equate this to int. And inside this int, I am simply going to pass in height. Now, what exactly are we doing here? We have created a variable at the top called height, and we assign this to a floating point value of 6.2. Now, what we want to do is we want to convert this 6.2 into an integer. So I created a new variable and called it new height, and I equated this to the int function or the int method. This is inbuilt, it comes with Python. And then all we simply need to do is pass in the value that we want to convert to an integer. Now, because the value 6.2 has been assigned to height, we're just simply going to pass in height. So what I will do after this is I will print out new height just to show you that the conversion worked successfully. So I am going to run this program. And once I run it, you can see that 6 is getting printed out. So 6 is getting printed out because Python took this 6.2 and converted it into a whole number, an integer. So it's basically stripped the point 2, which was assigned to the floating point number before. So this is basically a how to convert a floating point number to an integer. And we could also do the same. We could do vice versa. So what we can do is we can convert a an integer into a floating point number. So I can come down here and say new age is equals to float, float, float of age. So what we're simply just doing here is we're trying to convert this age into a floating point number. Now, since it is 37, once we convert it into a float, it should return back to us 37.0. So what I will just do is I will come down and print new underscore age. Now, once I save that and run it, let's see what it gives us. So I have an error here. So my bad, this is meant to be opening and closing parentheses. Now I'm going to clear the screen and run this program again. Now, once I run it, you can see that it gives us 37.0. So we are sure exactly that the conversion is working between integers and floats. Now, there is something else that we could do. We can convert strings into integers and into floats. As long as the value contained within the string is a numeric value. So I'm going to explain exactly what that means. So proceeding with converting a string into an integer or a float. Like I said earlier, it will only work when the value in the string is a numeric value. For example, if we try to convert this name variable right now to an integer, it is going to give an error because there is no single value in this string that is an integer. So in order to convert a string into an integer, all the values in the string has to be numeric values. So I can just create a new variable right now and I can call it car year model. and I can equate this to a string and type in 2024. Now, because all of these are numeric values, I can now come down and say new model is equals to the int of per year model. Now, once I do that, I can print out new year, I can print out new model. Now, once I save that and run this program, you are going to see that we get 2024 getting, we have 2024 getting printed out. So as at this point, we were successfully able to convert the string 2024 into an integer. Now we could also do the same for float. So we could convert this into a float instead of an integer. So once I run this program, you see that we get 2024.0. So it was successfully able to convert this string into a floating point number. Now, if for example, I decided to add a letter, like any random letter, once I save this and try to run, you'll see that we get an error because it says could not convert string to float. So the reason why we're getting that error is because these characters are not numeric values. So the only way we can successfully convert a string to an integer or a float is if the values are actually if the values in the quotes are actually numerical values. Now, lastly, I am going to teach you how to convert a floating point number or an integer number into a string. Now, just like how we've been converting between integers and strings, we also have an inbuilt function um, to convert values to strings. Now, let's say, for example, I wanted to convert this age into a string. What I can just do is I can come down and say uh, age to string, age to string is equals to str of age. So what we're just simply doing here is we are getting this age and we're trying to guess the value of age, which is 37, and then we're going to convert it into a string, which is by using the str inbuilt method or inbuilt library. So Python gives this to us by default, and we are able to convert we're able to convert values from one data type to a different data type. So if you have any questions so far, please feel free to ask a question uh, feel free to ask a question below, and I will happily reply you.